Wondery Plus subscribers can listen to Your Stupid Opinions ad-free right now. Join Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey!
Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
We are so excited today to get into some more reviews. And by the way, next week is going to be a fun special Halloween edition.
Oh, shit.
Where we're going to have some Halloween stuff, especially a haunted house that is one of the greatest things of all time. I don't know how we're going to do anything else in the show but this haunted house, because the owner keeps going back at people.
Really?
And then the owner has his own thing that happens to him, this crime that is insane, and it's wild. So I don't know how we're going to cover anything else. But this week, let's do this. We're going to do some non-Halloween stuff. First of all, we've been working a lot.
Yeah.
You out there in podcast
God.
world, you've been working a lot. We've all been working a lot. What we need is some amusement, some recreation. Let's do this here. We are going to check out some amusement park rides. Let's do that.
Okay.
With Rainier Amusements. Rainier, like Washington.
Rainier.
Okay. This is in Portland, Oregon, so it's not in Washington. So it makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
What they do, it's located in Banfield Pet Hospital for some reason.
Okay.
That's where I go for my Ferris wheels, to the pet hospital.
Well, that is one way to cheer you up when you got to put down your
That's
pop.
nice. Although you'd walk in and be like, these rides didn't do this to these dogs, right? That's not... This isn't like together, like, it doesn't all happen on property, I hope. So Rainier Amusements is an amusement park supplier, they say.
Oh.
So they supply amusement park
They make
people.
rides?
They make rides here, but they also put on a show. There's a whole carnival thing they do here. Okay, here we go. Apparently it's like Rainier Amusements is I don't know if they make their own, but it's like an amusement park. Okay.
All right.
So Jody gives 5 stars. I don't know where to start, honestly, which sounds like the beginning of a 1-star review.
Yeah, well, I hope you start at the beginning.
Jesus, the show is real nice, hands down. Okay, real nice. It's a weird way to put a show.
Yeah.
A real nice show. From the owners to the employees, it is a good, clean, and fun carnival. Family owned and run, and together they make a magical midway of good food, nice rides, and lots of games to play. So come out this summer and enjoy a day at Rainier Amusements.
Sure enough.
Wow, that is a glowing review of Rainier Amusements here, I would say. Not bad. Here's another 5 stars from Troy. I just had an amazing experience at a small traveling carnival.
Small one?
In other words, this is like a strip mall carnival, I believe. These are the ones like where my friend who smoked crack in between the rides on the Tilt-A-Whirl fucking worked. One of those. Not good. I just received and witnessed some of the best customer service I've had in years. My family was treated to a carnival. Well, that's good because you went to a fucking carnival. So I would hope they were. My family was treated to a cookout. Would have been a weird...
At a carnival joint.
At a carnival. Very strange. The staff genuinely cared about every ride. They spoke about how they, quote, got to retrofit carnival equipment, about the joy they experienced from seeing kids smile. You shouldn't get that much joy from seeing kids who aren't yours smile, by the way. That's creepy. That's creepy, right?
You get to? Like that?
We get to rework rides. I get to get a wrench out and work on this thing.
I get to take this duct tape off.
They bragged about operating and maintaining the world's oldest traveling Ferris wheel and yo-yo ride. I bet that's not true. I bet it's not the oldest.
And if it is, it's bound to get somebody hurt, right?
Well, they have those 100-year-old roller coasters. I guess as long as you keep them up.
I don't know.
That's the whole Coney Island. You know what I mean?
I don't like seeing it go around a turn and seeing the whole track shift while you're standing next to it.
I don't like hearing wood creak as this is going on.
That too, yeah.
I don't like that in my house if the floorboard is squeaky. Never mind, my life's on the line.
Yeah.
They bragged about that. They showed genuine happiness in a 6-year-old girl winning a small toy. Just wow.
Yeah.
That is something I would not have predicted. Okay.
No?
No, I guess not. Tiffany gives 2 stars. Here we go. We went to the carnival at the Strawberry Festival yesterday in Lebanon, Oregon. My son is 5 years old and really enjoyed the superhero and minion walkthrough. The carnival had a variety of rides for children and adults. I'm only given 2 stars because of the employee stationed at the minion walkthrough had very rude behavior. Didn't take any joy in a child's smile.
Well, my kid won, not happy.
Go, look at my kid. He's smiling. Doesn't that bring you joy? He's like, I don't give a shit about that.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter to me. This employee was sitting on the entrance stairs, which is fine, but he had put his empty drink containers where children should walk through and also crossed his legs so it was more difficult for them to get through.
Oh.
What's he making them rub on him?
This guy hates kids.
He hates or really likes kids, one of the two.
Stay right there. You're not allowed to walk past.
No, but just rub on. Just rub on my leg, little man. It's all right.
Touch me.
Like, I don't want that. Ugh. Maybe, he had a sour look on his face and was sleeping as well. Well, that's a whole separate problem if he's sleeping. Yeah. Maybe the employees should be provided with chairs and water, as I understand it's hard to stand in the heat all day. But I don't think it's safe at all to put tripping objects in an already small spaced entrance. Sure. Guess not. Brianna, 1 star. Now it gets real right here. The worst and most ghetto carnival I've ever been to. Yeah. Ghetto. And that's saying something since I survived the 90s carnivals. She's like, I went to the one with the guy smoking meth as you went on the tilt-a-whirl. I went to Action Park, goddammit.
The same Gravitron rotating around the country. Every one of them. Yeah.
That's the way I look at it, too. Like, if I think, wow, this place is really janky.
Yeah.
I've been to Action Park, so watch out. That place is bad. First of all, you're going to spend a small fortune for tickets. $50 for 120 tickets, which sounds good until you realize that each ride is about 12 tickets.
Right.
So what is that, 10? So you're getting basically $5 a ride.
Why don't you just charge $5 a ticket and one ticket a ride? What are we doing?
Or just $5 a ride. How about that? Let's make it. Let's put the whole ticket fucking system aside.
Stop buying tickets and selling those to us.
Let's not make this more complicated than it has to be. Right. I don't understand this. Do the math. We just did. Right. Multiple broken rides being held together with tie downs and zip ties. Nope.
Oh, boy.
Don't think so. Beyond frustrating and scary. Never again. Stay away. Tie down. Zip tie. Just zip tie it. It'll be fine. We need to retrofit the Ferris wheel. So, Dawn, 1 star. Charging your employees for parking is disgraceful. Well,
I agree.
You should do stand-up, darling. Let's just say that. I remember that?
Yes, I do. That's exactly what I was just thinking about.
Yeah, we used to open.
Don't organize a business and then charge people that have to be there for work to park. That's crazy.
It made the least sense at the comedy club because we used to be, back in the day, we're openers at this club in Phoenix. It's a very big club, and the place, basically, there's only 3 comics in the show. Yeah. There's a host, a feature, and a headliner. The headliner's coming in from out of town, so he's in a hotel. He doesn't have to park anywhere. A lot of times the feature is too.
Right.
And the host is literally the one comic who is usually local.
100% going to be driving.
100% going to be driving. So you'd have to park in this garage, which charged like $4 an hour. Which
an hour.
The time you're there basically washes what you make. So you have to run down in between your set to move the car to take it out so it doesn't charge you again because you got the first hour free. It was a fucking disaster.
6 p.m. till 1 a.m.
Yeah.
You do the math.
You do the math. So you'd have to move your car multiple times to get it, drive it around the block to come back in.
First couple hours for free, right?
Yeah. So you do that. That's a nightmare. And there was only literally one of us, and they were like, nope, sorry. No help from you. So making people work 12 to 14-hour days with barely any breaks is cruel. All caps on cruel. Okay. Yelling at employees when they don't have their ID because you didn't have them ready for people yet because you ran out of ink is disgusting.
Huh.
Sounds like they don't have ink to print out these employee IDs.
Yeah.
Making employees buy a hat from you to stay out of the sun is horrific. Yeah, you want to wear if you want to have a hat.
You don't give them a company issued hat.
Nope. You want a hat? It's going to cost you.
You got to buy some merch.
Head to the merch table, mister. There you go. Then there's all the reports of your employees not getting paid or getting paid the wrong amount. You are cheats, liars, and charlatans.
Charlatans. That's a good word. Yeah.
I will be reporting you to the state for shady and illegal business practices. Shame on you. All caps.
Charlotte.
Shame on you, you charlatan zip tie using fuckheads. Next up, 1 star. Been going to the Rainier Carnival at the Payette Apple Blossom Festival as well as the Emmett Cherry Festival for several years now. They're the number 1 fruit festival-based carnival company in the country. You got a fruit festival? We'll be there. What the shit? It was always satisfied for several years now and was always satisfied with the experience for the kids. While expensive, it was worth it.
Yeah.
That's good. This year was bad all the way around. Only half the rides they usually have, all the really good ones were left out, and there was almost none for the smaller kids. Prices for everything bordered on extortion. I don't think you know what extortion means, but okay. Did they have something on you? Wow. Given the lack of rides, the lines for the smallest rides were over a 30-minute wait. Yeah. We will be passing on Rainier moving forward. Okay.
They have to, because they're going to blackmail my whole family.
We can't afford to go there again.
They're extorting us.
Oh, shit. Ragnar gives 1 star.
Oh, that's a run race, by the way. That's like a Ragnar. They're runners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
they're
their last name.
in that shit.
Because that name does not sound like it would go with an Irish last name, and they have an Irish last name, so...
I'll bet they're a runner.
Probably. Yeah, that sounds like an Indian-Irish guy there. Worked for them for 1 day, and they said the checks would be sent out on the 10th of September, and I still haven't gotten my check. Worst place to work, for they didn't even have a spot for me to work, so they sent me home and said, oh, well, you showed up, and they were like, yeah, we don't have a spot for you today, go home.
We got nothing for you. Yeah.
I will never work for them again, and most of the people that do work for them don't even speak English and are most likely illegal. I didn't check or anything, but
that was a wild accusation you tossed.
I'm going to cast aspersions. So I'm going to throw them out because you owe me $12 for my fucking hour that I showed up for work. Bob gives 1 star. Rip off prices and low quality rides.
Yeah.
Rode Ferris wheel at Redmond Derby days. The little wheel did 2 rotations and then they threw you off. Way below normal carnival standards.
Usually you get 3 to 5. That's true. Yeah.
Carnival standards is that an official? Yeah. There's USDA meat.
Says you have to do 3 to 5.
Yeah. There's USDA meat. That's a grade A. There's carnival standards. That's a different thing they use how to judge those. Jesus Christ. What a fucking mess, man. This is a lot.
Fascinating place though. And they just set it up anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah, it's a fucking fruit festival carnival stand
anywhere
here.
that you grow produce, we'll be there.
We will be there if you grow fruit. I'll tell you that. Christian 1 star. They hire temp employees who don't care.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought they took joy in a child's smile. Much different. They were just in Salem. A lady was doing cotton candy and she had no gloves on and picked her nose.
Oh, no.
And kept grabbing and stuffing the cotton candy. Here you go. There's a booger in there somewhere. Find it. If you find the booger, you win a giant stuffed animal. Or a Led Zeppelin mirror, one of the two.
That's mostly sweet. There's a little salty in there.
A little salt. You're gonna want the change of texture. Let me tell you, you're gonna want that. Another employee was very rude to my uncle because he had a lot of tickets and interrupted another employee, and my uncle telling him to go to the back of the line. Please waste your own money on this company if they come to your town. Please don't waste your money. Right. Please waste your money. That's how I want it. Here we go. A gives 1 star. Absolutely worst experience at a fair in 30 years.
He's been going for this person has been going for 30 years.
He's a strip mall carnival enthusiast, this guy.
Just finally found his last straw.
Yeah, that's it. I've had it now. Some rides were down or half busted down. And lines? ? What lines? They didn't even have anybody guide the masses into lines, so there were just random crowds around the ride.
Oh, just milling about.
They didn't even have stanchions set up. That is wild. You have got to set up stanchions or else people will...
Oh, they'll just walk right in.
If you set up a system, people will follow it generally.
Yes. Yeah.
If you don't, it'll just be a mob scene. Oh, right. I guess it's just it's a disaster.
And you have to set that up at the very beginning because
it's the airport otherwise.
Yeah, otherwise it's just people wandering around. They're not going to do what you just told them to do.
And the airport, too, all these airlines have set up stanchions. This is for this group, this is for that group. Nobody does it. They just all stand in a fucking mass and then rush this fucking poor lady at the same time.
It's also because every fucking airline has to do their own thing and have it all different. And just do the same thing so we all know what to do.
Standard boarding procedures.
Yeah, and and it's not posts in the middle of the airport with numbers on them that people stand next to. And
no,
I hate that
crazy.
more than anything.
Let's just say soldiers, kids, first class, fucking first 10 rows, whatever the fuck. I don't care.
Do it
whatever you're
way.
doing. Yeah,
front to back.
Let's do it. So this person, though, not quite getting that here. Random crowds. 2 hours of trying to locate a single ride we could get on. My son's heart visibly breaking. We gave up.
What?
Visibly breaking. Listen, kid, if you can't get over the fact that you can't ride the fucking yo-yo, you're not going to last long in this world. I'm sorry.
Visibly breaking.
Visibly break. This is a lesson for your child.
For sure, yeah.
This is listen, can't always get what you want.
Yeah, and he needs it.
You can try sometimes, but you might find you get a booger and a cotton candy
you get
instead.
Just what you need.
Which is booger and a cotton candy. Oh, my God, that's amazing. Okay, Jason, 1 star. Wife just worked for them on Saturday in Moses Lake. I love hearing from the employees, by the way. That's my favorite because they're fucking bitter. They're way more bitter. They didn't spend one afternoon.
I didn't work a few extra hours of overtime so my wife doesn't have to go through this. I lazily said, get a job at the carnival.
Or she was like, that sounds fun. It's kids around. And he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah. I'm going to play golf that day anyway, so whatever. From in Moses Lake, Washington, which I think we did a small-time murder episode in Moses Lake. It sounds familiar. From 10 a.m. until 11 p.m. at night. Wow, that's 13 hours.
That's too long.
That's a long time. Gave her very few breaks. Expected my wife to return the next day for another 10 hours. My wife suffered heat exhaustion and sunburns. They would not transfer her to another location for work, and when it came time to pay, the lady lied and said she had to send her to HR before she could pay, and made my wife wait until 9:30 at night on a Sunday and gave her cash. The lady was the HR person, he said. Yeah. You have to see HR. Who is me? And then she turned around with a hat on. Now I'm the HR lady. I wasn't before, but now I am. Holy fucking shit. They promised my wife $15 an hour. They only paid her $135. Excuse me, but 13 hours is $195. There was no taxes taken out. They removed an hour for lunch. Okay, can handle that, but then deducted her 15 minutes from her pay as well. Illegal, very corrupt business, like bad business practices, and they treat their workers like shit, 5 exclamation points.
Like a carnival?
Like a carnival, yeah. Like you'd expect a roaming carnival to a roving fucking shitstorm.
But tell you one thing and it's actually another. I imagine so.
To take breaks out and then you don't take taxes out is like you can't
you can't do that.
That's not either we're doing all illegal or we're doing all above board, but we're not doing a little of both. That's crazy.
We're not doing a little bit of both that benefits you only.
No. And that had 15 thumbs up, that review too. So This is apparently a common experience here. Here we go. Tierra, 1 star. They came to Boise, Idaho, and we were so excited for a fucking strip mall carnival. What is going on in Boise?
Isn't there more than that going on? Isn't there like a theme park of some sort?
I don't know. You got a college with a football team with a blue field. That's interesting. Do something. I don't know.
There's got to be something better than this.
But when we got there, by the way, THEIR, of course, was horrible, all caps. They had 5 or 6 rides, and they were very run down. Plus, the people in charge of the music were playing very explicit and disrespectful music. It's all in caps. For this being a children's event.
Go, shorty.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
They're playing fucking wet-ass pussy while the kids are like, I don't know about this. I was shocked, and we ended up leaving after 1 ride.
In Boise. That's why they did it. Because they know what's happening up here. You guys are all uptight Mormons. We're going to fucking embarrass you today.
Let's fucking do it. Plus, I mean, let's be honest. All the people that work at this place are probably trash for the most part.
Yeah,
so
right. And they want you to think about wet macaroni in the pot.
And they play that shit in front of their little kids. They don't care.
Do.
So they're like, what's the difference? Jesse, 1 star. Horrible fun house.
Oh, what's the matter with it?
Not fun, apparently.
Evidently, yeah.
It had 4 mirrors in it and 1 missing. That's not a fun house. It sounds like a lot of women's closets.
And they haven't fixed it yet.
Yes. Holy crap. $5 per person, and they didn't even have lights on. Why do they even run this thing? They can't even invest in anything in refurbishing their, quote, amusements. Do not waste your money. Okay.
The problem is, you came in here thinking this was going to be like Disneyland with pristine rides and clean costumes. No, that's
Disneyland's $120 to get in. This place is $5.
And these costumes haven't been washed since they were new. So have a good time and laugh about how it's not Disneyland and how it's so different.
And explain to your kids that this is what money. You get what you pay for. See, we paid very little, and you're not having a lot of fun, right? That's a requisite amount of fun for what we paid. If we went to Disney World, I'd expect you to have a shit-eating grin plastered on your face because it cost me a small fortune. I went into debt for this.
Well, you smelled cinnamon from the fucking open gate.
You better have a huge smile and rock-hard nipples the whole time we're fucking there. Let me tell you something. Because this is ridiculous. Man, so
I paid less for this than I would pay you allowance this week. You better not have fun.
No fun.
You didn't have fun? Well, that's good because I didn't buy any.
I didn't buy any fun. See how that works? Kids, this is a lesson in life is what we're teaching right now. You pay very little,
you
get very little. Yeah. That hot dog I bought you, it was $1.50. It sucked, right? It was terrible. Had like wood chips in it and shit. Yeah, that's what happens. $1.50. If I paid $4 for a good hot dog, you'd have enjoyed it. Okay, so we tried to have fun. It didn't work out.
We didn't have the money.
We just couldn't afford the fun.
Couldn't afford fun, so we
couldn't afford it.
Instead.
So you know what we'll do? Let's swim. Swimming is thing, but the problem is we don't know how to swim.
No, we need some lessons.
No. We're going to need lessons, so we got to find out how to swim now. That's our next goal here. So we're going to go to the Blake Swim School, which is on, let's see, it's in Hacienda Heights, California.
All right.
By the way, I meant to say this and forgot at the beginning, but the Carnival has, let me look at its stars on Google, has 2.3 stars on Google.
That's not good.
So when you look that up, expect to be disappointed. Yeah. Expect shit. This place has 3.4 stars, which doesn't sound great either for a swim school.
Yeah,
unless your kid drowns.
Right. All you got to do
5
is
stars, right?
Keep them above water. That's 5 stars.
Keep them afloat here. So this one here, let's start out 5 stars. Okay. My 2 kids really love to come to the Blake Swim School to learn their swimming skills. This is the indoor pool, so we aren't worried about the weather, whatever is hot or cold, since the pool is always warm, and we can sit inside to wait kids. You got to wait those kids.
Yeah.
By the way, again, this is a very Asian name on here, so this might not be English as a first language here. Okay. I sent my older son this school since sent him the school since May 2018 once a week. After the pandemic, my little son started to learn from last summer of 2021. Both kids enjoy learning with their coach. As parents, we are very glad to have the Blake Swim School in our living area, which is close and convenient to send kids here. Yeah. I have to show you a picture of this because the school, it looks like, you know how in a strip mall, there's just like storefronts, and they go back, it'll be like a little convenience store, smoke shop. You know what I mean? This looks like they crammed an indoor swimming pool into a smoke shop of a convenience store. Look at this.
Yeah.
The so decks.
Narrow. It's a very small pool.
It's a storefront.
Yeah.
Of like a smoke shop. Take all the cigarettes and bongs out and put an indoor pool in there.
Dig the foundation 3 feet around it, halo of concrete walking area.
There's 2 feet of deck all around it. That's the whole area. That's everything they have
there. And then the rest is just a pool.
Wow, that's a wild picture, man. Okay, 5 stars. Both of my children attended Blake Swimming School for private lessons. Coach Blake and Coach May are professional and very strategic.
Oh, strategic.
All right. We've tried many swimming schools. Dude, how many swimming schools is it? How long did it take you to learn how to swim? I think I learned how to swim in about a half hour.
I'll tell you this. I didn't learn from a school.
No, and not at all. Someone taught me in a half hour in an above-ground pool in Beacon, New York somewhere when I was a kid. I
learned
remember.
at the lake that they put life jackets on us and threw us in and then told us, when you feel comfortable, take it off.
Oh, man, you had life jackets? You're fucking lucky.
Well, yeah, it was a 50-foot deep lake.
They just said air is up.
Me.
Shit, okay.
Come up when you need to breathe.
Yeah, exactly. Kick, and they go, just kick, okay.
Yeah, what
That's all I was
crazy
doing.
advice is that?
Kick, okay. I was just kicking like a fucking crazy. But you know what? I figured it out. I don't know how many fucking times it takes these kids to learn. Wow. Yeah. Luckily, we found Blake's swimming school this summer. After 10 sessions, both of my kids got accepted by the Chino Hills Aquatics. Oh boy, the rigorous standards of the Chino Hills Aquatics.
Hills.
Yeah, I mean, it's famous world over. I would highly recommend Blake's swimming school for all ages. Hopefully children, because as an adult, you should probably be able to do it.
It's really amazing how many people can't.
It's wild.
I know a lot of people who can't swim.
I don't understand it. I really
don't.
It's
so weird. Yeah.
That's such a just a body of water could kill you. Like you need to at least keep afloat. It's crazy to just go, well, if I fall in, I die, I guess. Like, what?
You better stay off boats. Because I'm not looking around for who can and can't swim, man.
No, boats, pools, lakes, rivers, everywhere.
Yeah.
There's a lot of water, and people tend to like them.
Yeah. And in Arizona, everybody has a goddamn pool. I mean, it's in every backyard. There's maybe 10% backyards that don't have pools.
Yeah, even shit houses have pools.
Yeah, terrible houses. They're terrible pools, but they have them.
Yeah, in-ground pools, yeah. Yeah. So here's 1 star. The school itself gets 1 star. The place itself is dirty. The bathrooms are hardly ever stocked with essentials, and in the 16 weeks I've been there, why are you there for 16 weeks?
16 weeks.
What the fuck? 16 weeks I've been there. Dirty water puddles on the floor. They will make you, management will not speak in English.
Okay.
Apparently Blake doesn't speak English. Okay, yeah. They assign the coach, and if for whatever reason it's not working out, they will not refund the sessions because in their opinion, they provided an instructor so their responsibility was met.
Yeah.
That's when they don't speak English, when you're like, I'm not satisfied. I don't know what you're talking about. They do not see the swim lessons as a responsibility of theirs. They say that's the coach. Now, in all honesty, most of the coaches are pretty good. We started out with one that did not work out with my child. We lost out on 4 lessons. He should have been a champion by then.
No kidding.
4 lessons? That's plenty. I requested someone else and got an angel. Elsie was patient and great. She would get 5 stars. But not the rest of this fucking show.
When did you get your kids swimming?
Early. They had a babysitter who had a pool.
Yeah.
And so the babysitter taught them to swim. I mean, they were swimming from the time they were toddlers. They were swimming.
I took mine and put them in a swim class like this. Yeah. And in the second week, they were both swimming.
Yeah.
No time
I think literally it was like one day they went to the babysitters, and the next day she was like, oh, yeah, they swim now. Oh, great.
By the way, they swim.
Yeah, cool.
By the way, your children are now aquatic.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Great. Thanks. I think that's tough. Good shit here. So 1 star from Sean. Do not come to Blake Swim School. All caps, 3 exclamation points. Most horrible swim school ever.
What happened?
All caps, 4 exclamation points.
They held their kid underwater.
He means it more than the first sentence. Yeah, unless your kid drowned here, no need for the caps, Chief.
Right, calm down.
This is the most horrible school I've ever experienced. The teacher will be late without noticing. Well, who doesn't notice? You don't notice? Or he doesn't notice. And the admin people here, Christina and Amy, have the most horrible attitude toward any parents complaints. Yeah. My son got put into a teacher training lesson using our own purchased class without noticing ahead. I don't know what that means. The teacher spent time talking during my son's class time. Probably, giving them some... You could just throw them in the pool, I guess. Watch them sink to the bottom. And I stated because my son is an entry-level learner for his safety and learning time, I'd prefer not to be put into those training classes. The crazy Christina and Amy... Now they're crazy. Yeah. Now they're crazy. Stared at me and yelled with nonstop excuses. Yelled? Who yells excuses? That's weird.
I don't know what the excuses are about. Excuses about being crazy, or
I think about what why you're not satisfied.
Yeah.
This is why I'm crazy. Do you understand? My dad left when I was 5, okay? All right,
Still
calm
waiting
down.
for him to come home.
He'll be back. So they said, saying it's not up to the parent's choice, it's up to the school's decision. They would even allow me as a parent who paid for the lesson to finish my words. I guess wouldn't is what they're going for. Then my complaint letter to the school got no response at all. On top of this horrible attitude issue, the school environment is super dirty. We saw cockroach at the entry. Outside or inside?
I don't think
you can't help what's outside.
Yeah, I don't think English is this person's first language either.
I really doubt it. Yeah, and his name's Sean, so I don't know what to.
Yeah. Or he's just very dumb.
Very dumb. It doesn't write well. And the entry and the restroom is horrible. Pee everywhere.
Pee everywhere.
There will be pee.
Yeah.
We were
surprised not doing it in the pool.
That's why. Yeah, that's shocking. That
be happy
pool
that
would
it's
be
in there. Yeah,
filled with urine, man. We were fooled with their advertisement for professional teachers. However, with $800 spent, $800
for 16 weeks, or for how long have you been here?
I'm sorry, you don't. It does not cost $800 to teach a child to swim.
Absolutely.
It costs an hour in a fucking pool to teach a kid to swim. That's it, an hour. There you go, kid.
Yeah.
Keep kicking. That's right. All right, you'll float eventually. Teach them to float, and you're good. Kick. I'm trying. My son learned nothing, but only experienced dirty environment and horrible service attitude.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a dead roach on this next one. So
really?
Apparently it's inside. There's
true,
a picture of it. Esther gives 1 star. Blake Swim School is the worst school I've ever experienced. Horrible service attitude. Teachers late without notice. Dirty environment. You name it. They have it. You name it, they have it. Bad service, late teachers, you name it, they got it. Not only we wasted our money here learning nothing, but also got yelled at by the admin people, which is out of my imagination. Do not come to this school.
Everybody here speaks so bizarre. What is this? It's like Stepford wives, like robots.
A lot of these people have Asian last names, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
I think this
That's got to be it.
Yeah, I think this might be a lot of Asian clientele here.
Maybe an Asian neighborhood? I don't know.
It has to. I think that's what's going on here. Alex, again with an Asian last name, 1 star. My son learned 20 lessons here a half a year ago. Yeah, we don't usually say a half a year ago in this country.
No.
That's not an American terminology.
And we don't say learn 20 lessons. They say attended or I paid for 20 lessons here, whatever.
My son did 20 lessons here earlier this year, 6 months ago, whatever you want.
Right.
And his skills have not changed. 20 lessons?
I feel like you've got a bad kid.
Dude, either your kid is dumb and completely uncoordinated or these teachers don't do shit because 20 lessons, you should have the kids doing synchronized swimming pyramids by then, right?
It should swimming should certainly not be a challenge for them.
No.
They should certainly have some skills.
I would goddamn hope so. Now his father has taught him 5 times in his own swimming pool. Yeah, because that's what you should have done to begin with rather than paying for 20 lessons. He's made a lot of technical progress. My son said that he learned nothing from swimming at this address before. Moreover, the sanitary environment at this address is very poor. I like how it's always at this address, not here. And the female boss has a bad attitude. Female boss. It is not recommended to stay here. To study here, not to stay here. To study. Okay. Studying, swimming. I take back this star. We've heard a lot of if I could give. I like that better. We've heard a lot if I could give no stars, I would. This is I take back this star. I like this. That's the key to that sentence. I take back this star.
I rescind this star with 1 star. That's beautiful.
Oh my God. Carlos, 1 star. Go find better coaches, as long as it is not, all caps, Coach Amira.
Oh, Amira's the problem.
She's a bitch, Amira, apparently. Jay gives 1 star. Awful, to say the least, and scary, being honest. I have tried on multiple occasions to call, and they will not answer or respond to voicemail. The ceiling does not look safe at all and is super rusted. To be honest, it looks like it can fall. Seems like a tragedy waiting to happening. Waiting to happening. Waiting to happening.
And what's the scary part? Just the ceiling?
The ceiling is rusted.
Okay.
It's probably steel beams that are, those. It's fine.
They're fine.
They're 100% fine.
Worry more about
that.
It's very humid in here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's chemicals in the air. Your eyes
All
are
sorts
kind of
of shit.
burny. Everything's fine, I assure you.
It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, don't worry about it. Here is 1 star from Yi. 1 star, not recommended! Exclamation point. Yeah. Having been taking classes for a few months, no process at all. I think progress is what they're probably going for. I don't think English is this person's first language. Only have private class I can understand, but the teacher was talking to another person the whole 30 minutes. Well, they had great tits. That's why. I'm sorry. That's probably what happened there. And my kid just play side. Oh, not to. That's beyond the pale.
Play side. God damn it.
Just play side. Bullshit. And no supervisor to watch. So rude to kid. Ridiculous place. There we go. Here's this. Now it's getting real here. AY gives 1 star. If you want your kids got beaten up by the instructor, then send them there then. Beaten up.
Did Charlie Day write that? Read that again.
That definitely sounds like Charlie Kelly fucking Dennis. Why Dennis is bad, man. If you want your kids got beaten up by the it's not even instructor, the instructor, which I don't even know what that is. Sounds like he pulls teeth out while he's in there. The instructor.
Instructor.
It's a wrestling cat. I'm the instructor. Come on over here and get instructed tonight, baby. Me and you at the garden.
It's DDT's finishing move.
It's DDT season, and the instructor is the man to deliver it. Terrible and the worst place you can ever find. Yeah. The instructor loves to abuse child. Loves it. The instructor. I'm the instructor. I will abuse your child in a pool.
The instructor and
I'll take your belt and
a wrestling tag team.
Yeah.
I'll eat your children after I instruct him.
After I instruct him in the pool.
He's gonna eat them.
Holy shit, man!
Oh, this is amazing.
This is great. Next up, 1 star, not recommended. The environment is very bad, very dirty. Female boss attitude is not good.
The female boss.
Female boss. She is some shit, this lady. Yeah. Very arrogant and unreasonable.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she's the instructor.
She's the instructor. I'm the instructor. What do you want from me?
Keep a woman around to beat the shit out of the kids because being honest, it's less enforceable by the law.
Yeah.
If a lady does it, more people are forgiving.
Yeah, definitely. If they're instructing, it's much better. Claudia, 1 star, very short. Filthy place, rude people.
Yeah,
that's
at least
good.
1. Yeah.
Here is Ryan, 1 star, and this is translated from original, which was Chinese. Okay. So this is translated from Chinese. The new swimming coach, Amira, is particularly bad. We've heard that a couple times about Amira.
Second time, yeah.
She stands on the edge of the pool and teaches. She is not nice and always has a straight face.
She doesn't even get wet?
She doesn't even jump in the pool. Kick! No, you, drowning boy, kick. Yeah, kick harder, you're going to drown. Okay.
Keep your head above the water so you can hear me.
You can't listen if you're underwater, sweetheart. You can't listen if you're drowning. And always has a straight face.
Yeah.
After 1 class, the children's enthusiasm was completely gone. Please improve the quality of individual coaches.
Right. And have them get a swimsuit and put their ass in the water.
I figured, how would you do that without
You got to hold them.
You got to go, okay, now this way, and you got to hold their legs up.
No,
don't kick down
there.
Them
Make planed out. Yeah. Put your hand under the belly and go move your arms.
Do this.
Now your legs.
Kick your
now
feet.
do them at the same time. Now I'm going to let go. You do it. What the fuck?
I had to do that with my dog one time.
To teach your dog to swim?
Frankie hadn't been in a pool in a little while in Arizona, and she loves the water, but she forgot how to swim.
Oh, did her ass just sink?
No. She just was trying to go off the ledge, but couldn't figure out what to do with her paws. So I took her 2 paws and I moved them like swimming motion, and she looked at me and then did it and fucking swam around the pool. It was
got this.
Awesome. Yeah, 2 seconds. So my dog is smarter than your stupid fucking 20 lesson kid. Well, I did literally. I took her paws and I went like this, held them up, and did that,
like a bicycle. Just
and did it.
Yeah.
And did it with my hand. See
Yeah.
that? And that's what she did.
It's called a doggy paddle. Do you know why, dipshit?
Because you're a fucking dog. So Lily 1 star. The coach's attitude was very arrogant. This is also in Chinese originally.
Oh, boy.
He had a good attitude when collecting the money, but it was different after collecting the money. Yeah, that's once they got your money.
Yeah.
The swimming pool was dirty and the bathrooms was dirty. And then finally, Joy 1 star, very short. Don't come to class or you will regret it.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Regret it.
Jesus.
That sounds like a threat.
Yeah.
You come in
was
this
there that day.
Yeah, the instructor tells you not to come here or you'll regret it. I will instruct you. You will pay. Okay, so we've been there.
My God.
We don't know how to swim. We got instructed. We have no idea how to swim still, which is rough. We have no idea how to swim. We've been in the sun all day from working for very little money at a carnival.
But we do own water wings.
We do own water wings. We're tired, I think, at the end of that. Yeah. Let's rest our weary heads.
Where?
Lay our weary heads to rest here at the guest host motel.
Oh.
Which the picture is just a picture of the St. Louis Arch.
The guest house, is it in St. Louis?
It is in. It is 1920 North Grand Boulevard, St. Louis, Missouri, apparently within viewing distance of the arch here. It has, 2.4 stars on Google.
That's not good.
No, and it's a 2-star hotel. I didn't know that existed. I thought 3-star was...
That's the beginner, right?
That was Econo Lodge is the 3-star. How the fuck are you a 2-star motel?
2-star hotel. I mean, you get them for different amenities, but I don't know what they are. I imagine pool is one, right?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I thought it was quality, service, cleanliness.
Quality
I thought
service,
that's
pool, and then other
amenities,
right?
spas,
spas,
restaurants,
and a restaurant. I think that's it, right?
I would hope so. What else do you need? So Richard gives 5 stars. Fast and simple and everything that was needed. Gentleman at the office was very accommodating, and I do appreciate the great service. The room was very clean and together, although the air conditioning unit was a bit awkward with how it ran. Other than that, I was satisfied.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You need to elaborate on what... The only thing my hotel has to have... guaranteed, obviously, clean bathroom, but an air conditioner that goes to fucking 60 and works great. That's all
Cold
I care
as fuck.
About. Yeah.
Every hotel when we're on the road, everyone we walk into, walk right up to it.
Hold that down button.
How low does that go? Great. Freeze my shit out because that's how I can sleep.
As far as it goes, and I'll lay down.
Yep, and I'll feel even in the winter.
Yeah.
Let's get it cold in here. I don't give a shit. Okay, next one here. We'll do the 5 stars again. Here we go. Madison, good place to go when you have nowhere else. Okay.
Boy.
That sounds like it was either here or the homeless shelter. So I went here.
Right.
I had $40, so I gave here.
House. Yeah.
Yeah. Rooms have comfy beds, showers, and lots of mirrors. Okay. Well, that's always how you can tell class. As well as a TV. Oh, they have a TV in there?
Oh, shit.
Whoa, this is a high-class hotel room.
I don't expect a TV.
Microwave is located under the stairs.
What?
I don't think it's in your room. I think it's...
in the hall.
In the hallway. You just go out and microwave something.
Outdoors.
This is the best line. And if you ask for the office for ice, they often provide it.
Oh,
not all the time.
Sometimes, no.
Sometimes.
Often. Very often.
I get it. Sometimes, that's okay. Charlie 5 stars. It was quiet and quaint if you aren't afraid of diving into a rich culture of poverty-stricken inner city people. Not a nice neighborhood.
This sounds like the last bastion before homeless.
Yes, I think that's what it is. I think
the first step above from it. Yeah.
Above homeless. Yeah, this is halfway house people live here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They've been worse, so this is a happy thing for them.
Well, it's nowhere near a school, so the child molesters can stay here, which is good. It's the proper distance from a school or church, so they can. It's the only place they can really stay all together like that.
But St. Louis has that DMZ area where
it is
where it goes from maintained and then they just gave the fuck up, and this is probably
never mind.
They gave the fuck up.
I would think so. Yeah, the rooms are cold and the water is hot. The staff is nice and the people are beautiful. Okay.
What the fuck?
I don't need beautiful people from my motel, first of all.
That's the funniest review I've ever heard.
Sounds like he's doing like a cultural study or something. I went down the rich diversity of the, myriad of ethnicities and languages being spoken.
It's a real melting
what are you talking about?
This hotel.
I just want to know if the toilet's clean. I don't give a shit what people are doing outside. Doesn't matter to me.
People are beautiful.
They're beautiful. 1 star from Daniel. Okay. This is the worst hotel/motel I've ever stayed in. This is a motel, sir. It's right in the name.
Take it easy.
It's in a terrible part of town that feels completely unsafe. That's because it is.
It's St. Louis DMC.
Yeah, that's because it is unsafe. There's a good reason for that.
Stay the fuck out of there.
The, quote, office is just the owner sitting behind bulletproof barred glass.
Jesus
bulletproof
Christ.
And bars, just in case.
It's not a bank. It's a fucking hotel.
Not much. What do you have back there?
Yeah.
People must just shoot for fun in this neighborhood.
What are the rates here? They can't be bulletproof glass and bars rates, right?
They have to. I think it's cheap as shit here. With no speakers, so you can't hear anything he says. He's just yelling through bulletproof glass. This is a nightmare. You haven't even gotten in the room yet, and you're like, what?
Drill some holes in this fucking thing so I can talk to you.
I said I need ice. That's why they often provide it. The times they don't are because they couldn't hear you.
No, I don't need eyes. I have 2. I'm good. No. Ice. No.
Oh, my God. This is fucking wild. I made a booking, gave him my ID through a drawer, and it took him at least 10 minutes to find it while I just stood there in silence waiting for him to do something. His own drawer.
That's awesome.
No attempt whatsoever at customer service. When I finally got my room key and entered the room, it was somehow even worse than I had expected. Yeah, I don't know what you're expecting. It's bad. Reeked of smoke, mold, and water damage, visible everywhere. Holes in the comforter and sheets. Paint peeling. Cracks in the floor of the shower/bathtub that felt like they may give out at any moment.
Oh, boy.
TV didn't work. You get the picture.
Yeah.
A flop house crack motel. That's where you're at.
That's not a flop. You shouldn't have to pay for that. That should be free.
But this is one of those motels, and there's a lot of Phoenix has a ton of these motels.
Oh, boy, do they.
That most of the people there are long-term, semi-homeless, semi-employed, usually crackheads or alcoholics or
either functioning drug addict or substance abuse somehow, or rehabilitating from that, either on the way down or on the way up. But they all cross right there. It's an intersection.
Or like a mom with 4 kids that just got out of like an abuse shelter or something like that.
For sure.
That's who lives in these places. It's tough. It's a tough fucking world here.
Not easy.
I left to go see the city, and when I came back a couple hours later, my room key didn't work.
Somebody stole my locks and put
Okay. Jesus. Good thing I got back before the owner decided to go to bed. Apparently there's no late shift here.
Yeah.
When he let me back into my room, it was clear that someone had been in there while I was gone, which I think was the owner himself, as far as I could tell. He's just like, let's go take a peek around, see what he's got. There weren't many.
I happen to still have that key in my pocket.
Oh, I'm sorry. There weren't many other guests there, but the ones who were there played music on the balcony out loud in the early morning.
Oh, no.
I would give worse than 1 star if I could.
Right.
I take back the star.
I rescind my star.
Holy shit. Okay, Alan 1 star. This area to begin with is, in all caps, extremely unsafe, and I highly recommend not staying here. Then he gives this is amazing, a timeline of the evening, which I love, a timeline. 1:04 a.m.
104.
Six gunshots in distance.
Oh, my God.
Okay, at least it's in the distance.
Yeah.
3:21 a.m. Fighting with boyfriend and girlfriend who were spending the night right next door to my room. The boyfriend caught the girl cheating and left her and drove away in his car. He heard the whole argument because of the thin walls.
I was going to say that. I don't think they were fighting, man. But
he was like, "You're a whore," and drove. 4:28 a.m. Girlfriend of above yelling over the phone, I'm assuming to her boyfriend.
Oh, my God.
6:02 a.m. Car alarm of a truck going off next to my car. 6:38 a.m. Loud car started a few rows after my car. To top it off, claims on Expedia that dogs are allowed. Don't buy into it because they will charge you a $50 per fee.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, dogs are allowed. You expect to pay a fee a lot of places.
Yeah, allowed doesn't mean free.
No, exactly.
What are you talking about?
I assume there's a fee. You know what I mean?
Every time.
I absolutely hated my stay, and I highly recommend for everyone not to stay here. The room smelled like smoke. The place was dirty. Curtains barely hanging on. Burnt cigarette butts in the curtain and on the blanket. Just cigarette butts in the curtains? How does that work?
Yeah, just putting them out with the curtains.
In the curtains, wow. Worst experience of my life at a motel. As I said, do not check into this place. All caps, 4 exclamations. You will never check out, is what this is.
I stayed at a hotel in Cleveland that I opened the curtains and found drywall.
Yeah, that's amazing.
There was no window.
But you know what? That's the Cleveland guarantee.
Yeah, that's
no view ever.
Nothing's gonna make sense here.
They're like, if you see the city, you'll just hate it worse. Trust me. This wall is the best we have to offer you in terms of a view in this town. Piece of shit. Yeah. Cornelius 1 star. Do not stay here. The manager is absolutely nuts. 3 exclamation points.
Uh-oh.
You'll be the only one checked in, and he'll constantly knock on your door and hang in the room underneath you to spy on you all day. The guy is just a psychopath.
Maybe he just needs friends, man. It's just you and him.
That sounds
here.
lonely. Yeah. So what you up to? Get the fuck out of my room. That's what I'm up
Can
to.
we just hang out today, please?
Jesus
It's just
Christ.
me and you.
Don't want to hang out. Imagine what BTK would have done with this guy. Like, listen, I'm here to set up an extremely elaborate pulley system so I can masturbate and choke myself at the same time. Unless you're willing to help, I really don't need you here. Okay?
Make yourself useful. Let me borrow your finger to tie this knot.
Yeah, I'm real bad at knots. That's my only weakness. Levada gives 1 star. I'm not sure how they are getting away with this. I guess we'll find out what. This place is the most disgusting place I've ever been. The room was filthy, the toilet was stopped up, and they wouldn't even fix it or let me use another one.
No.
I got sick to my stomach because I couldn't use the bathroom. You got
Wait,
sick? What? That's not how that works.
You kept all your waste in because you couldn't flush it?
Apparently.
You got to go somewhere and let
Where
that
are you
out.
gonna go?
You're going to get sick.
He's going to shit in the tub or something, this guy. I don't know what's happening.
You got to put it somewhere.
I want to know how I can report this place. Guess what? You have. Yeah. You have. We just did. Julia 1 star. The worst motel I've ever stayed at. Absolutely disgusting. The neighborhood is sketchy and it's really run down. The sheets and comforter were stained and had holes in them from cigarettes. I was given a smoking room even though I don't smoke, and it smelled terrible. They were like, it's all smoking. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Whole hotel.
I saw a mouse on the floor. At least I hope it was a mouse. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed.
Alive?
Yeah, I guess it scurried.
Yeah.
The heater was broken, and when I say broken, I don't mean it didn't work. I mean it looked as though someone had smashed it in and set it on fire.
It will never work again.
I hated it here, and if I can stop even one person from choosing this motel, I feel it's my duty to do so.
I've done my job.
I've done my job as a human.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is fucking amazing.
That's
There's
terrific.
so many. There is so fucking many of, like, there's pictures of blood and shit.
Oh,
okay.
boy.
Let's go to this review. This is on, like, TripAdvisor, I think, so they have titles.
Yeah.
Crack House Motel is the one.
Right. Yeah.
1 star. This is not a hotel. No, it's not. It's a motel.
Right.
Big difference. This is a dump, 2 exclamation points. It was too unsafe and unsanitary to stay in. The walls were stained and the mattress was stained and there was no sheets on the bed. No sheets at all?
Wait, what? You shouldn't be able to see the mattress.
I would hope not. Looked like it hadn't been cleaned in ages. The outside was awful. The pictures they posted are a gross misrepresentation of this place.
The day it was built.
Yeah, brand new. 1971 here. Yeah. There's a guy with fucking big mutton chop sideburns and
sitting next to a 71 Cadillac.
A lot of fringe hanging off his suede jacket.
A lot of thumbs up. Brand new.
Holy shit, the pictures are gross representation. Okay. It was scary and not clean at all. Could not stay due to these factors. Had reserved it for 3 nights for a family member who was trying to stay close to a sick loved one at BJC, and their website pics didn't look too bad. It's a lie! All caps. Wow. Definitely do not reserve anything here. We were afraid we would get sick from how dirty the room was. They had to leave, and I'll deal with my credit card company to get some of my money back.
I'll report it. Stolen or something.
Then do not stay here, 1 star.
Okay.
Upon our arrival to our 2-star hotel...
You knew before you booked this, though.
Well, yeah. When you paid $54.99 for a fucking room, you knew what to expect. You just do.
Don't expect anything comfortable.
We realized how quickly the decision we made to stay here was wrong. But it was 12:30 a.m. and we were exhausted. My husband went in first, and the first thing he saw were dirty sheets and pillowcases, as well as cigarette burns in the sheets. We went back to the front desk and asked for clean sheets. My husband came back with a clean sheet and quickly had to turn around to get another sheet and some pillowcases. While he did that, I started peeling back the comforter in order to start the sheet-changing process. Yep. Just as I got to the bottom of where the comforter was, I think we know what's happening here.
What curled out of there?
A little friend was found on the sheet. It wasn't a big that would have been somewhat understandable. No, it was the top of a hypodermic needle.
Oh, no.
It wasn't a bug, is what they were saying. Right. That would have been somewhat understandable. No, it was the top of a hypodermic needle. Upon my husband's return to the room, he informed me that the owner, named Tony, told him it was too late to be providing this kind of service.
Hold on.
Here's
you don't
some
have
sheets.
The bed-making materials?
No, I'm sorry. Come back in the morning.
Well, where's the rest of this hypodermic needle? Because I don't want to climb into bed and find it with my bottom of my foot.
That's my question. Where's the rest of the needle? Yeah. Where's the rest of the needle? That's wild. My husband informed him that we had come in to clean sheets and had no signs of drugs being used. We would have accepted it. That would have been fine. Yeah. The place is absolutely filthy with mouse droppings, pills shoved in holes. Pills?
Just shoved in holes?
And crayon writing to let you know which side of the shower for hot and cold water.
What the fuck? Is the R backward?
Yeah, what is happening right now? That is
L's backward for cold.
Tony sent his son in there. Mark all the bathrooms. We didn't want to stay, but we were exhausted, and it was 1 a.m. by the time we got things situated. And finally falling asleep, we get a random knock on the door about 2 a.m. He's like, "What you guys doing?"
Hey, can I jam some pills in your holes?
Jesus. No clue who the person was, but he just kept knocking. Yeah. Finally, he decided to walk away. The moral of the story is, this is a rent-by-the-hour kind of place, so not a great part of town. It's disgustingly dirty, and the guy running the place is a jerk.
You bet. That was probably the guy looking for his hypodermic needle.
That's why he was at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys find anything? Rashad, 1 star. They only accept cash. Clearly a cover-up in parentheses. Yeah.
Place.
Of course, the little kid working the desk didn't mention that until I had arrived. Had an attitude, and he's lucky I have things to do tonight.
You're going to fight a little kid?
He just said this motherfucker lucky I'm busy tonight. This is great. That's why he's behind bulletproof glass. He's a dick. And then he says, quote, his glasses / nose are already broken, and I can see why.
Oh, my God. He's willing to punch a kid.
He wants to punch a fucking kid. We'll do one last one here. Empty. There's so many good ones here, though, but I want to get to the personal. You know what? We're going to do a couple more of these, and personal item, we'll get to whatever we can. 1 out of 5 stars. I pulled up with my toddler to guys wolf whistling at me by the front office. That's what you want.
Put out.
What's up, baby? They probably, in their defense, 93% of the other women in this area are probably prostitutes.
It's possible, yeah.
You know what I mean? They probably thought you were for sale, even with a kid. I don't know. Yeah. I felt 100% uncomfortable. Not that they should be yelling, but whatever.
No,
I felt 100% uncomfortable. But if you're going to catcall anybody, I guess a prostitute would be the person to do it to.
That's how you do it, yeah.
That's like saying, driving by McDonald's going, good burgers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess.
You got a nice Big Mac there.
Yeah. Let's see. I felt 100% uncomfortable before I even got the keys, as I would too.
Yeah.
I had already booked and paid for the room, but I was half tempted to bite the cost and go elsewhere. Yeah. Had it not been storming and had I not driven 9 hours already, I'd have left. Dark rooms, no light in the shower and toilet area, no door to the bathroom, sheet protectors coming off the mattresses. I always check the beds when we stay somewhere. I never give negative ratings. Only plus was the AC worked nicely.
Yikes. That's door on the bathroom. That's fucked up.
That is, you can't have that. I don't even want that barn door. Jesus Christ.
It's not a hotel room.
Finally, Frosted Raccoon here, 1 star.
What'd they say?
There was literally blood on our pillow.
God damn it.
Asked for a new pillow, offered us a pillowcase to cover it. Are you kidding me?
Nope. Just bag it up.
Nope, disease is going to crawl right through those fibers. I'm sorry. Vile, disgusting. Wouldn't even bother listening to us about a refund so we could go somewhere else. Do not book with children. With children? With anybody. There's fucking blood. Yeah. And here's a picture of it.
Oh, that's definitely. Oh my God! It's so much blood. It's not
so
a drop.
Much blood.
Somebody committed suicide on that pillow.
This was a really bloody pillow, and they just washed the blood off, and now there's just stain. The whole thing is stained with blood. Yeah, that is not a small thing.
It's not a drop. That thing's soaked in blood.
Oh, my God. I got to do one more. I have to, because you'll understand why. Yeah. Nicholas, 1 star, found evidence of bed bugs and a towel with dried blood on it. Oh, management denied responsibility and told me no refunds. Another guest had a similar issue, and they threatened her with a baseball bat.
What?
In their defense, it might have been a small child threatening her with a baseball bat. We don't know. We don't know. And he's already had his ass kicked. That's why he has the bat.
Yeah.
And threatened her with a baseball bat and brought a large dog out to chase her away. What the fuck is that?
That is unbelievable.
Someone running away, screaming. Oh my God! There's another one that's just I will not going to read the whole thing, but it's these poor people, their granddaughters in the ICU at the children's hospital nearby.
Oh Jesus! And they're just there. Oh my God!
They didn't know. So the security guard though told them at Walgreens that this was known as a quote HOETEL, a hotel, and that he lived in St. Louis and would sleep in his car before he'd go into that place.
Yeah, dude, the hotel that I stayed in was, I don't know, eight floors up. And looking out, you could see the demarcation zone where they stopped taking care of anything out there.
Didn't give a fuck anymore.
That's where this place is.
They let it return to the earth. It's just bad.
So bad.
There's another one here with a lady claiming she had, the cable doesn't work. The only channel that comes up clear is the cheap porn channel that they have. Free cheap porn just playing all the time.
Fuzzy news, but free. Oh. Clear pussy.
Clear pussy. She said that she has 30 bed bug bites across their body.
Jesus Christ.
That is wild.
But did she come?
Did you get off to the porn? That's the question. How was the porn, honestly?
You watched it.
Well, if there's nothing else to watch, just have something on in the background. You got to have it on, and after a while, you're going to start getting into it. You can get into the story of anything, even if there's no story, you know? You make a backstory up.
I like to sleep with the TV on, not with the noise. I turn it all the way down just to have the flashing.
I like that, too.
It makes me go to sleep, just the lighting.
So exact same thing. I turn it down to 1.
That's the only thing that comes in.
It's coming on. I'm watching it. That's what's going to be on in the background.
I'm going to be watching somebody
and you're going to be whacking it, too, at some point.
I oftentimes pass out much easier if I beat off.
There you go. So, that said, let's find something that you would buy and then take to this motel. The personal item of the week, everybody. This will be a short one because it's a really weird item and it's really disturbing, and the reviews make me wince. So I'm going to keep it short. It is a Cobb urethral sound silicone plug multi-beads urethral for beginner 4-piece set.
Do not tell me this is... Oh, my God!
These are giant...
Screws.
Corkscrews that you put down your dick hole.
Oh, my God.
This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Who does this?
Both of us are shifting in our chairs right now. Just like...
It's like a drink mixer swizzle straw, and
but made of steel.
And you spin that into your fucking dick
into
hole?
Your cock hole. Yeah. Oh my God. It's got 4 stars too on Prime somehow on Amazon.
You guys are sick. Who's doing
sick
this?
Fuck. I always say, hey, no kink shaming. I am shaming you if you want this.
This is sick.
Seek therapy if this is what you want, because you're inflicting pain on yourself.
God damn it.
They're only $9.99, so I mean that's nice for
At
four
least
of them.
It's cheap to fuck your cock up.
Made of flexible, hypoallergenic, and body-safe silicone.
Oh God.
Multi-bead and beads size for beginner and experienced urethral sounds user for both. 4 different sizes of your choice. They're
they're
gauged up to a thicker one here. Clean it before and after use. I would fucking hope so.
It's going in. Yes, clean it.
Oh my God. Okay. Jeffrey, 5 stars.
What did
they
he
keep calling
do?
it beads, but it's not beads.
No,
it's a threaded
It's a
pole.
threaded rod, man.
Yeah, it's a rod. Simple and effective for cheap. 5 stars.
Golly.
Arrived discreetly and clean in sealed packaging. A simple product that's hard to get wrong. Yeah, it jabs down your dick hole. That's all it does. There's nothing else you can do with it.
Win.
Except maybe tighten a screw now and then. Jesus.
Make a martini with it.
These are silky smooth with no manufacturing seams and insert comfortably full length. God damn it. Why?
Wow. The whole thing?
The whole thing. This is a solid starter kit, not really intended for stretchers or other advanced users. There's people stretching their dick. Why? Good size on the largest one, 1/4 inch, I think, meaning thick. And the beads feel all caps with a dash between letters. Amazing.
Oh, dear Christ. I can't imagine.
I will never use a smooth silicone sound again. I'm somewhat experienced with deep sounding. Oh, God.
Sound? We're calling it.
I can't do this.
What
anymore.
are we doing?
I can't get through these, dude. I keep picturing jamming something into my cock, and it's making me just fucking. I can't do it.
And why do they call it a bead? It's literally
It's
like
not.
twisted.
It's not.
And
It's
that's
not.
silicone? How is that silicone?
I don't know.
I'm ordering it. I want to see it.
Ah.
And I'll throw $9 is worth ordering and
It's
throwing
worth
it right
it
in the
just to
fucking
see what the
trash.
fuck is this. Oh my
God.
God. Jesus Christ. I can insert the largest one included completely, and it's comfortable and not overly large. Comfortable?
That's not that looks fucking huge.
Super flexible as well, so you can do whatever you want while inserted. What, scream in agony? That's what I can do.
Run down the street.
Head to the emergency room? What are we talking about here? Using a fleshlight or Japanese onahole, O-N-A-H-O-L-E, onahole, vigorously with silicone sound inserted is out of this world.
Stop it right now. You put that in and then you fuck?
And then you fucking
Oh my
fleshlight.
God.
And then you can't come because
It's all stopped up.
it's all Jesus Christ.
It's going to explode like Bugs Bunny, like Elmer
I
Fudd's
can't.
shotgun.
Oh, God. I also like to wear my electro stim cage to hold it in. What
My
the
friend,
fuck is happening?
Why do you hate your dick so much? What did it do?
What the fuck? E-stim with a sound is awesome. I don't like urethral electrodes.
What
Does that exist outside of the CIA doing black ops in Turkmenistan to get information
out of
out?
somebody?
This is how you get the truth out of somebody. Electrical dick sticks that you jam into their... I'll tell you anything.
Trying to get the number of the school bus they put the bomb on? Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, wow. Fuck waterboarding. This is way worse. You don't even have to do it. You whip it out and you go, guess where this goes?
Oh, my God. I can't
Guess where this goes? I'll tell you everything. That's all you have to say. You don't even have to put it in. Just guess where it goes.
I'll tell you what school district we put it on.
Oh, my God. So I find this to be a better option. 207 people found that helpful.
God, there's 207 people looking for these?
Oh, let's see how many they've sold. They sell a lot of them, I think.
Oh, my
I mean,
God.
it's got 652 ratings on
I'm
here.
the most vanilla fucking person on the planet. If
No,
this is what
no,
people
you're
are
not.
buying.
This is not normal. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
good. All right, good.
Vanilla,
Good.
no. It's not. You don't want me to jam a fucking rod into your cock? You vanilla son of a bitch. No. This is extreme crazy
It's not
shit.
even jam. It's thread. It's
Thread.
twisted.
Twist it. You got to twist it, Chet. Twist it. To simulate kindling. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Next guy gives 5 stars.
Yeah.
And holy shit. I've been looking for something like this for a long time. My only complaint is that these are not thick enough for me. I like them thicker.
How fat can your cock take?
It's easy to clean, and I can put it where it needs to be to get my enjoyment.
Oh,
Jesus
my God.
Christ, man. However, a bit of warning to new people to this. I tried the vibrations versions of these each with different companies, and each one feels odd, painful. Maybe it's because I'm not used to it, but when it comes to going deep with this product, I indeed hit the G spot. But I learned very recently when I use a vibrator for anal pleasure, somehow I got the same effect when using Uplay vibrators. And oh my God, you can feel it deeper in there. It feels odd, but yet I want to try and let it continue one day soon. Think it might feel fantastic, but for now it feels damaging. So not taking this risk just yet till I do more research on the prostate.
I wanted
this guy's going to whip open medical books. I'm so lucky sex is good for me. And I just like it. Because if I had to do all of this, I don't even know.
Welcome to Anatomy 201. I'm just here to find out about my prostate.
And
how can I come harder?
The level of abuse it can take. Pros, fits well. It's really long and can hit the prostate. Oh, God.
You're getting that far in.
Oh, cons, want way more thicker version. Say 2-inch would be nice for me at least. 2 inches thick.
How do you stretch that hard?
Well, Amanda gives 3 stars. Interesting party trick is her thing here.
Okay.
Sure does wow the crowds. They'll be like, no way. How do you do that? Why do you do that is what you hear, actually.
That's a gal that... So women are using this too?
I mean, your urethra's a urethra, I guess. Great for poking yourself inside the bladder or scratching a really hard-to-reach itch. Okay. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about here. 1 star, not good. I would say not.
That's what I think, yeah.
These things are too flimsy for the purpose they're made for. I like a sturdier cock jammer.
I need a real thick, strong swizzle stick.
It took real effort to try to get them in, and once in, they produced a surprising amount of friction. How are you surprised by that?
It's rubbing against stuff, right?
Making the experience more painful than pleasant. They also didn't want to come back out no matter how much lubrication was used. They seemed to want to stick in place once inserted to any length. I wouldn't dare using the narrowest one of these for fear of it breaking off inside.
Oh my God. Nightmare.
Another one, potentially unsafe, 1 star.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
The end of the product that prevents you from losing it inside yourself is too small. It feels good and I like it, but there's a persistent fear of losing it when nearly fully inserted.
You could fuck it deep inside you.
Yeah, and then this person said, safety's really important. Really?
Yeah.
I don't think it is to you.
I don't think you can.
So I have to give this 1 star. No choice in the matter. 1 star, not impressed. No, you're impaled. It's different. Jesus. Not what I expected. If you're into this type of thing, then go for it. But I was a beginner, and it hurt way too much. And even after using it, it hurt like hell to pee.
Oh, afterwards. Yeah, you're all stretched out. You got instructed.
Yeah. Holy shit. This next one blows my mind. Sean, 1 star. They have a sharp point.
Oh, no.
Get metal ones from a reputable company.
What?
Metal ones.
Even worse.
I am horrified, and then finally we'll do one more because I can't do it anymore. 1 star from Gene. Abrasive material. It was scratchy in places where you don't want to feel scratchy. Bad experience. Look elsewhere.
Yeah, deep inside your cock.
Wow, I'm going to look elsewhere.
I want that to be scratchy.
Holy shit, someone else said like using a saw blade, it hurt for weeks.
Oh my God.
There you go. That's why we saved that for the end, because you can hear what the product was and turn that off if you don't want to hear the end of it, because that's fucking crazy. Thank you so much for listening. That's your stupid opinions this week. Make sure to rate and review.
Yeah.
Listen to our other 2 shows, Crime and Sports and Small Town Murder. If you like what we do here, they are exactly what they sound like. Keep coming back each and every week, and we will see you next week, everybody.
I'm going to go. Bye.
Follow Your Stupid Opinions on the Wondery app, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to every episode of Your Stupid Opinions ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Before you go, tell us about yourself by completing a short survey at Wondery.com/survey.